It's magnificent. I'm going to keep letting it through, letting it go, allowing myself to grow, grounding and alchemizing out here with the Infinite Mommy. There was this place called the Library here in Oklahoma City, and they do um, pretty much a clothing rental. And you get a bat. Anyway, I was like, ooh. And so I reached out to these people. They wouldn't holler. More recently, I have soda pop. I make my own soda pop. It's fire. Other people do, but I'm wanting to put out there as Radiance, and I've thought of other different flavors and my own ice cream, think Cold Stone, yet Radiance, and just with things from the Infinite Mommy. So things that are nourishing to my being. That's what I love. And it's not how anybody else cooks, and I absolutely love it. But on the events I've wanted. The Grateful Gathering is something I do, and I wanted to hire this chef, and I allowed this chef. I gave them $1,000 for them to help me remember that I am a chef, and that I wouldn't have even cooked the food that they were giving me in the first place. While it was a great idea, and I thank them for their experience. But like I keep experiencing things like that. I met a business partner, and when my magic started fully coming online, they were supposed to leave me high and dry so I could remember to light my own internal flame. But everything I wanted to do with them, I'm now an instructor of. And I already was an instructor of without needing to go get a paper certificate for it. Yet, it helps infinite beings, and it helps us be able to, if that's the way you're trying to go. It's just cool that I got it. I needed to experience getting the Zumba and how they treated me in their energetic list to know that I can make my own energetic stuff that's more balanced for me and my being, that I don't have to pay for, that is for me and my lineage, because I came to create a new lineage. If I wouldn't have met the catalyst, I wouldn't have remembered that I came to create a new lineage that's past dogmatic conditionings. When I met them, I had no idea that we could pay $300 to have a child. I don't mind, and I apologize. I see a lot of babies in pain when they're doing the IVF. If you want to do it that way, you can, and I can see how DNA is a thing, and yet energetically, my DNA is going to be in there, baby's DNA. There's ways, man, and you can spend $20,000 to do that, or you can grab sperm from somebody else who's willing, and it's just like, there's so many ways around things to where we're just meant to stay in a taught conditioning. There, for a while, I wanted to build a van to thrive in, because that's what and as I've been growing into myself and my innateness more, I realized that's not what I want to do. I want to do what I'm wanting to do. A cop house came into it there for a while, and that's not what I want to do. I want to do my own version of that. And so I'm going to build something that allows me to travel and create. At one point, a bus came up, and that's amazing. But I didn't want to do that, and the reason why it didn't happen is because innately that wasn't for me. It was a projection, something that I absorbed right only. And so right now I'm just letting go of absorptions and other people's stories and the things that I've been told to be. Um, I can do so many things. I've wanted to make titanium jewelry. The last catalyst I was with, I wanted to marry him. I wanted to make our wedding rings, and we're going to wear them on our left hand, because I am different. I'm the only person with my last name. I get to be different. The reason why I'm switching it up is because the rituals have energy. If I want to be more than a boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, stereotypical conditionings type vibe, then I get to be more of that for myself. And so I have both of my welding machines. I'm not going to allow anything to stop me. I'm going to teach myself. I can. You can teach yourself anything. I'm making journals. I now make my cards in-house. It originally was something different, but now I am illustrating my deck. the first one for a really long time, and I'm super excited. And then I have 7 other decks that I've created, innately 100% me, and we get to do whatever. And without experiencing that, I wouldn't have known that I'm going to have a box full of my cards. It's going to be a collection type vibe, and maybe that's why it has not moved the way it is, because it's a whole frequency, and it is one in infinity, and that's really cool. So I'm just like, just keep growing. Don't allow yourself to not see the magic around, or your innate magic, because you're not willing to look in that direction. Up until just this, I was annoyed with it. But if it didn't happen and I didn't meet this energy that's with us right now, well, all the energy is always with us right now, but I wouldn't have been able to expand into this. And I would have, in this exact same way. And I love that for me. Yeah, like, I've always wanted to sing. Always loved singing. Always been a great singer. There's been certain things that I would not align with in this life, and I've said certain things around them. But, and even, the normal projections that we have about the music industry, etc. Anyway, I am about to get my first keyboard. I'm doing the guitar. When I was infinitely younger, I had them huge. I had 36 triple Ds for most of my existence, sometimes bigger, because sometimes I'd get more inflamed by what I was consuming. Therefore, while I was big on the alcohol. And I always wanted to make bras. And I was like, I'd be somebody's wholesale. I know how to make these things. I have 3 different sewing machines right now. One that has no electric, old school treadle that I absolutely love, that gave me the idea. I'm going to have, how bowling alley, there's so much money, and certain things you do need everybody else's equipment, etc. for. What if you could do it yourself? What if you were a genius of undocumented categories? For me, I claim it. This is what I am. And I'm grateful to know this. So, like, a bowling alley that isn't ran like normal. I had said bartender, and I'm thinking that that was a projection when I was a child, definitely, because I can make some mean homemade wine, and while I don't drink anymore, there's infinite beings that are on that, and it can be made differently. And while it'll be the same type of energy, but it won't, type vibe. And I want to do that. Like, why not? The vending machine thing, yes, but I've thought of some other ideas, because I can. Like, I've trademarked names already. I know how to protect my family's innate creativity. I know how not to use a bank if I don't want to. I know how to keep my money safe and protected. I know how to, man, I know how to shop. I know how to unit shop like a mug. I'm just really smart, and I've experienced all these things to help me be whole and balanced in my being. I'm an autonomous being. I am, feminine, masculine energies, darkness, lightness, fully embodied. Teaching myself that I am my own student, teacher, guru, muse, shedding these conditionings so I create the thriving reality that I choose. I need food forests. I need my RV space that isn't